Well, consider it a book club for the entire city. Seattle Public Library's Seattle Reads is a one book, one city program where you're encouraged to read and discuss the same book.
So joining us this morning to talk more about the program is Stesha Brandon. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what exactly is Seattle Reads?
Well, I think you summed it up beautifully. It's a one book, one city program where we ask everybody in the city to consider reading and discussing the same book.
That's a great idea. So how do they do that? Is it like a Facebook page kind of a thing?
Well, we have opportunities for people to participate. Library card holders can check books out from the library. We also have a limited number of what we call uncatalogued copies for folks that maybe don't have a library card. And of course, folks can get the book through other means. And then they can join their own book clubs. They can come to a number of programs that we're hosting at the library, book groups, and another number of programs with community partners. And of course, they can come and see the author when she visits in May. Oh. And they can talk about it together.
And you've got the book right in front of you.
I
Tell us
do.
about the book and why was that chosen?
That's a great question. So the selection this year is Homegoing by Yaa Gyasi, and it's a novel that follows the parallel story of two sisters in Ghana and in the United States as it illuminates the far-reaching legacy of slavery. And you know, we read a ton of books as we were trying to decide what to choose this year, and we were just so impressed with Yaa's book. We chose it for a few reasons. The writing is stellar. You know, it feels really resonant today. The themes of the book, colonialism and institutional racism, are still very much with us. And then we also thought it shed light on some lesser known history. So all of those things make it a really great pick for Seattle Reads and extremely discussable.
Yeah, that's just going to say very discussable.
Absolutely.
A lot of issues there to dig into. So how can people get into this? How can they participate, get this book?
Well, it's pretty simple. They can choose to read the book and talk about it with their friends and family. As I mentioned, they can come to book groups or they can come to programs with the author. She'll be visiting May 16th and 17th, and she'll be doing a number of programs for us during that time. And then if people want to find out more about the auxiliary programs, they can visit the library's website, which is spl.org.
You know, I know the Seattle Public Library is doing a lot of things, a number of events and projects where you're trying to get people to continue reading, picking up actual books and not just e-books, and actually doing this reading. Is that one of the reasons why you guys have launched this book club? Well,
I'll tell you, this is actually the 20th year of this program, and I'm not sure if you know, but the idea of connecting people through reading the same book throughout the entire city actually originated at the Seattle Public Library back in 1998, so 20 years ago, and it's been replicated all over the world. And the program is actually one of the main reasons why Seattle was recently designated a UNESCO City of Literature, and it remains a beloved program. And it's important to give adults opportunities. You know, we often do reading programs for kids, which are very important, of course, but you know, we forget that sometimes adults like to have continuing opportunities for education as well.
Wouldn't it be nice if we all sat in a circle cross-legged and just talked about the book like the kids do? Every time.
I'll be there if you're there.
Let's do it. Every time I finish a book, I want to talk about it with somebody.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Stesha, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Again, the program's called Seattle Reads.